everyone, it's Catchy, aka OBiGem. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell to be notified of all future videos. And if you like what you see, please do hit the like button so I know to keep making content like this. So in my previous video, we talked about how starting an LP in 2021 is an uphill battle because many of the Let's Play viewers left are brand loyal to the OGs still in the game cranking them out. The rest of us left to fight for the crumbs, as they say. But what if I told you that wasn't necessarily true? What if I told you that there's a healthy audience left that could help buoy a brand new channel from 0 subscribers to hundreds in a relatively short period of time? It should be of no surprise that most people really love to watch drama. It's the reason that there are so many drama channels on YouTube and why each and every one of them have thousands, some even hundreds of thousands subscribers and a viewership to match. There's something about watching messiness, ratchetness, low-down hookery that just pulls people in and gets them excited. It's why reality TV stays popping off no matter how far away we get from the blueprint that was set over 20 years ago. But what does any of this have to do with The Sims and Let's Plays for that matter? I don't know if you have noticed, but drama LPs are where it's at these days. You got some Sims and some mess, you've got viewers glued to the screen watching and waiting to consume insatiably every last episode no matter how long the series lasts. In the video Pleasant Sims dropped a couple weeks ago, she mentioned gone are the days that people will sit and watch your 60-part LP where every episode has the same thumbnail. And some of that is true. You can't get away with reusing thumbnails anymore. But will people still watch your 60-part and counting LP? Well, as part of building and growing my channel, I had to do a lot of studying to understand the space of The Sims 4 on YouTube as it exists right now. And a lot of that has involved watching lots of videos, looking at lots of channels, and doing the numbers on, okay, but what made this channel take off? This process is tedious and a lot of work, but if you want to have a successful channel on YouTube, it's necessary. If you want to have a successful Sims channel on YouTube, it's essential. And if you want to have a successful Sims channel on YouTube that focuses primarily on LPs, it's paramount. The data that matters here isn't coming from the big guys who are still doing it and killing the game. As we already covered in earlier videos, that data can't be applied to newer channels with no built-in audience. What matters are smaller channels and looking at who's growing and why. Almost paradoxically though, we're going to work backwards and look at a bigger channel, LOL Kalia. LOL Kalia is a pretty huge Sims 4 storyteller whose platform specializes in Let's Plays. She has over 80,000 subscribers and she's built her platform exclusively on telling stories and showing gameplay. I started my channel 7 months ago, and by that point Kalia's time in the game was too old for me to analyze it from the perspective of emulating similar tips and tricks. However, while doing research, googling, and YouTubing info on how to start a Sims channel, I came across this. Currently, this video is just about 2 years old, so it means that Kalia exploded in growth in a relatively short period of time, and that's worth looking at. Kalia's content spans different subject matter, but they all have one thing in common. They're dripping in drama and the content is very adult. To complement this salacious, sought-after subject matter, her personality puts it all over the top, leading to a huge subscriber base and a dedicated viewership even in this drought we call the dark times of the LP decline. To give you an idea of how well Kalia is killing the game of following this blueprint of drama sells, remember those bigger Sims YouTubers I mentioned who still pull viewers in the thousands for their LPs? Well, despite many of them still enjoying brand loyalty, they too have not been immune to the slump. For comparison, Urban a huge Sims YouTuber who I'm sure you've heard of, started her 100 baby challenge in August of 2019 and was receiving an average of 50 to 80,000 views, only to see this average go down to about 20 to 30,000 views in the first half of 2020, and to a mere fraction of that down to 6 to 10,000 views from the end of 2020 to now. That's a pretty dramatic decline, and it's one that is mirrored in a lot of Let's Play's average view history, which is why a lot of big Sims tubers these days, especially those who are primarily Let's Players, are down on the numbers and constantly flopping between keeping a dream alive and trying something new. Because after all, once you've reached a certain level on Sims YouTube, it isn't all fun and games anymore. It's your livelihood, and it's not always financially feasible to keep feeding your passion project. I'll note again Pleasant Sims video from a couple weeks back, noting why she personally does not any longer do Let's Plays on her channel, and the financial ramifications of her deciding to make that switch. If you do want to hear more about that, I do recommend you go over to her channels and watch her video to get that perspective. But that takes us back to Kalia. Despite this clear general decline in interest, Kalia's numbers haven't suffered. In 2021, she's still pulling numbers in the 30 to 40Ks, and she's still killing the game. If you were just looking in her window, you might think, Let's Plays are over? I don't think so. And I think it's easy to believe this if you're only looking in one place. Back in December, when our LPs Over discussion and video gained some traction, DSims tweeted asking our followers, "Wait, are LPs really over?" Her tweet exploded with many in her following responding, "No, not yours. Yours are all I watch. You're fine." And while I commend the fact she's a dedicated audience there to reassure her, it only served to prove my point that dedicated fan bases exist to keep a lot of bigger Let's Players afloat, and that again, if you're only looking in one place, you're only seeing a limited, skewed version of the story. These LPs see a very healthy per episode average of 10 to 30,000 views for video. And just for clarity, this is very healthy and good for Let's Play content. I realize mileage varies for other Sims 4 related content and videos, but we'll get to that in another video. Dee brings her unique spice of personality, flavor, and the same common denominator, drama, to all her LPs. And this, I believe, is the necessary ingredient to, without fail, draw not just a dedicated audience, but a large audience. I spent quite a bit of time analyzing bigger creators, and you might be looking at me wondering, how does this apply to me, Joan Sim with 0 subscribers and no viewership? Well, this strategy works no matter how small you are. In my search of Sims 4 Let's Plays, I stumbled upon a smaller channel by the name of Natural Leela. Her channel is only a couple months old, and at the time of when I wrote this script, she had around 500 to 600 subscribers. At the time that this video will go live, she is already over 1,000 subscribers. And because her channel is so young with only a handful of videos, it's very easy to see when her channel started to take off. Her drama-filled Teen Mom series. Prior to this series, she had a series titled Sister You Love that also had some drama, but from a viewer who's skimming, it's hard to tell that, yes, this is a drama series. And just as an aside, titles matter, people, but that's another topic for another time. But teen pregnancies are a topic that bring with them adult drama without fail, and if you do a search on Sims 4 Teen Mom, you'll find many Let's Plays, and nearly all of them do well. Dee herself has a Teen Mom Let's Play she just started a few months ago, and it's already the highest viewed series of hers in the last few months. So what does this tell us? What can we deduce? The current Sims 4 LP watcher is older, or at least prefers more adult content. They want drama, and when searching for it, they want titles and topics that tell them right away that they're going to get both of the things they're after, drama and adult content. It may not be your mama's sim game anymore, but in the world of Let's Plays, maybe it is, because the Let's Plays that are taking off today harken back to the kinkier, raunchier days of Sims 1 and 2, and if you're looking to grow a Sims channel, that may be just where you want to be headed. But what about those who want to tell more family-friendly stories? The algorithm be damned. Well, a path from onset is not as friendly to you, but there may be a side door to that journey. We'll cover that avenue in the next part. Thank you again, guys, for taking the time to watch my video. Again, if you like these videos and you like to see more of them, please do subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified the next time a video drops, and then give this video also a big old like. I do appreciate all the interaction, comments, and attention this series has been getting. But as always, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and of course, stay dazzled. I will see you in the next one. Bye.